With 70 Esports, who have been somewhat quiet for the last game, but maybe they can bring it back in this one. Maybe they can continue establishing the dominance in the top 6 and making sure that every other team underestimates them. They have surprise element going into the semi-finals. 70 Esports, well, we're about to find out what they're made of. They are on the low ground, they don't have those angles to work with. We could potentially see a couple of smokes being dropped, but once again, you have to remember, when there's high ground, you can't just continue to spam smokes and toss nades, and there's not much that the side of 70s could do about that. But elsewhere on the map, NFC might be in a world of trouble over here. They're gonna get pushed into by 2 OP Esports, and now Newton's gonna end up fighting the dust, or is he? Nope! Sukuna has his back covered, and that is another team biting the dust over here. NFC have been eliminated as well.
But you know what? Newton got picked by a 7C player. I mean, from a long way. 7C, they are holding their spot beautifully. Now they can just enter the zone. If they can, that would be really important for them. But meanwhile, Hyderabad Hydras, would they be able to get their second position, or would they be able to get their first chicken dinner? That is the question. That is in my mind right now.
Oh yeah, we're about to find out if Hyderabad Hydras can actually get themselves a chicken dinner, or if it's going to be the boys in team number 8, that is 7Cs, who are going to get that first chicken dinner to their name and finally cement their solid performances throughout. Looks like, well, Rip Miso Gaming, they have been eliminated, and then there were 4 members alive from the side of 7Cs, 4 members alive from the side of 2OP, only 2 alive from the boys of Old Hood. Someone is going to be walking away being a winner over here. He's going to find out who it is. Hyderabad Hydras, they could put up a repeat performance, get themselves a chicken dinner. So could Old Hood Esports, and 70 Esports, they might not have a chicken dinner so far, but they certainly are in contention for one. Well, let's see if they're going to find it. For now, they are preventing anyone from coming down into their piece of the territory over here. The circle has formed upon them, so they don't really have to move. They can just gatekeep everyone from coming in.
You know, it's unlike 7C. They are a team who likes to be a little bit more aggressive. But in this one, they just hold their spot beautifully well. They had the zone, so I think that's a good one for them. Meanwhile, Alder Sultan, he would get the first knock in on 2OP. Atank is down, but I think they would be able to revive him.
Absolutely, Atank is down, and looks like Sultan is also going to share that same fate over here, except this time around there's going to be no one to pick him up, and Old Hood Esports will be eliminated in 4th place, leaving 2OP, the Hydras, and 7Cs in contention for that first spot. And guess what? Hyderabad Hydras and 2OP have both lost a member each. Could this be the first chicken dinner for the side of 7Cs? That supply drop still has not been looted. You could go forward and maybe get yourself a Groza, or maybe even an AWM at this point, although I do think you would prefer a Groza right now. 2OP just holding the hill for the time being. They know that the circle is upon them, and when it forms again, they're going to find out if they have to go low ground, or if they can continue to keep coming in over here. Oh, Sukuna is going to spot one out and get that knocked down towards carry. 2 members survived from the side of Hyderabad Hydras, and they don't know where they are, but with the high ground, they don't need to take the initiative to get that information, as they know they are going to be coming to them. But you know who else is coming to them? It's going to be 7C Esports, and they are not going to show them any mercy whatsoever.
Well, no mercy at all. 7C Spray God coming in, but Sukuna is a demonic being. The way he's playing, he got 7 finishes already, and I don't think he's looking to stop at this point of time. 7C Prince with that beautiful nade down won't be able to find anyone, but they need the zone. I mean, 2OP, they have to come in, they have to go towards 7C, and if they can do that, they would get the zone as well.
Absolutely, 7C Esports is all going to be about those little back and forth engagements over here. If you can spot and run away, set up another teammate for a perfect frag, well, it could be big. But speaking of frags, a lot of grenades being lobbed in the general direction of 2OP Esports, as there's no place that is safe. My goodness! Sukuna ends up biting the dust. Well, not biting the dust, but falling down to his knees. Nice of those nades coming in.
God.
And now 7C Esports, they're going to go in for the finish. They've managed to find themselves all the members of 2OP Esports, and they can smell it in the air. There is chicken cooking tonight, and they want the entirety of it. They are not sharing it with anyone. Hyderabad Hydras trying to desperately hold on to their position, but those folks blocking their line of sight. And in the meantime, while they will find one thing, it does come at a cost. It is going to be an even trade, and so the side of 7C are still in favor over here. They're still in the lead. Striker gonna try and go in for the res, but guess what? His res is actually gonna come first. They might be able to push on the back of this. Aladdin could be in a world of trouble, but no, he's actually trying to make it back towards his teammates. So maybe act as bait, but Prince is also gonna get knocked down over here. Striker is gonna be the one who makes sure that the retreat has been secured, and that carrier is gonna be able to get back up on his feet. While Black continues to throw a couple of nades in the smoke, get that second nade, find him, yes! It can! Sarang is also gonna bite the dust over here. 7Cs, they had the man advantage, they had the numbers over here, but it looks like Hyderabad Hydras will be cooking up another chicken dinner for themselves. 3v2 situation for now, and with all these members down on their feet, all they have to do is go and push. All they have to do is cross the other side, find the member from the smoke. They see what's running. Can he get the knock? No, he cannot. He's going to be shut down instead. And looks like Hyderabad Hydras are still in the game. But Larden is actually lining them all up. He's going to turn it around. A 1v2 now.
What?
But Hyderabad Hydras will prevail in the end. 7 Cs, they can have to satiate themselves with second place.